Hey there, Sigma women. Did you know that 75% of you admit to secretly observing someone you're interested in, but only 12% of you actually take the initiative to approach them? Today, we're going to dive into the fascinating world of Sigma women and uncover the 9 shocking reasons why you tend to stare but never approach. So, let's get started. For those who may not know, Sigma women are a unique breed of individuals who defy traditional social norms. They're independent, self-sufficient, and often prefer to observe from a distance rather than being the center of attention. But what makes them tick? Why do they tend to stare at someone they're interested in, but rarely take the leap to approach them? Understanding Sigma women's behavior can be a challenge, even for those who identify as Sigma themselves. It's like trying to crack a code that's hidden in plain sight. But today, we're going to explore the reasons behind this intriguing behavior and shed some light on the mysterious world of Sigma women. So, without further ado, let's dive into the 10 shocking reasons why Sigma women stare but never approach. Reason 1. The observer effect. Sigma women often prefer to observe from a distance because it allows them to maintain control over the situation. By watching from afar, they can gather information, assess the situation, and decide whether or not to get involved. It's like being a scientist studying a fascinating specimen. You see, Sigma women are naturally curious and analytical. They love to observe and learn from their surroundings, and this trait serves them well in many areas of life. But when it comes to social interactions, this tendency to observe from a distance can sometimes be misinterpreted as shyness or lack of interest. Imagine you're at a coffee shop and you notice someone who catches your eye. Instead of immediately approaching them, you take a step back and observe from a distance. You watch how they interact with others, how they carry themselves, and what they're passionate about. You're gathering information, assessing the situation, and deciding whether or not to get involved. This approach has several benefits. For one, it allows you to maintain control over the situation. By observing from a distance, you can choose when and how to engage with the other person. You can also avoid awkward or uncomfortable situations by assessing the other person's behavior and interests before approaching them. They've always been an observer. Sigma women like to watch people and learn from them before they approach them. It helps them feel more confident and in control. And it's amazing how much you can learn about someone just by watching them from a distance. But what do you think, Sigma women? Have you ever found yourself observing someone from a distance, trying to decide whether or not to approach? Share your experiences in the comments below. Do you think the observer effect is a helpful trait in social situations, or does it sometimes hold you back? Remember, the observer effect is a natural part of being a Sigma woman. It's okay to take your time and observe from a distance, but it's also important to know when to take action and engage with others. By recognizing your tendencies and taking control of your actions, you can navigate social situations with confidence and ease. But what do you think, Sigma women? Have you ever found yourself observing someone from a distance, trying to decide whether or not to approach? Share your experiences in the comments below. Reason number 2. Fear of disrupting the status quo. Sigma women often prefer to maintain the status quo, even if it means sacrificing their own desires. By not approaching someone they're interested in, they avoid the risk of disrupting the social dynamics and potentially causing conflict. You see, Sigma women are often highly attuned to the social dynamics around them. They have a keen sense of how people interact with each other, and they're able to navigate complex social situations with ease. But this also means that they're aware of the potential risks of disrupting the status quo. Imagine you're at a party and you notice someone who catches your eye, but as you observe the social dynamics, you realize that approaching this person could potentially disrupt the group's dynamics. Maybe they're already part of a close-knit group. or maybe they're in a relationship with someone else. Whatever the reason, you're hesitant to approach them because you don't want to rock the boat. Sigma always been hesitant to approach someone if they are interested in if they think it could disrupt the social dynamics. They don't want to be the one who causes tension or conflict. They'd rather just observe from a distance and avoid any potential drama. This fear of disrupting the status quo can be a powerful force in a Sigma woman's life. It can hold her back from pursuing her desires and forming meaningful connections with others. But it's also a natural response to the complexities of social dynamics. By maintaining the status quo, Sigma women can avoid potential conflict and maintain social harmony. They can also avoid feeling like an outsider or an interloper. But at what cost? By not approaching someone they're interested in, they may be missing out on a potentially life-changing connection. So, Sigma women, we want to ask you, have you ever found yourself hesitant to approach someone because you didn't want to disrupt the status quo? How did you handle the situation? Did you take a chance and approach them? Or did you play it safe and maintain your distance? Remember, the fear of disrupting the status quo is a natural part of being a Sigma woman. But it's also important to recognize when this fear is holding you back. By acknowledging your fears and taking small steps towards change, you can begin to break free from the constraints of the status quo and pursue your desires with confidence. Thanks for watching, Sigma women. Stay tuned for the next reason why you tend to stare but never approach. And don't forget to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Reason number 3, the art of seduction. Sigma women often believe that the art of seduction is more powerful than direct approach. By using subtle cues and body language, they can create a sense of intrigue and mystery that's more alluring than a straightforward approach. Seduction is not just about romance. It's an intricate dance that involves charm, allure, and a hint of mystery. For Sigma women, this dance is an essential part of their social interactions. Rather than making the first move with a straightforward approach, they prefer to engage in a more subtle exchange, using non-verbal signals to express interest. This might include lingering eye contact, a coy smile, or even playful gestures. Picture this. You're at a social event and spot someone across the room who captures your attention. Instead of rushing over to introduce yourself, you might take a moment to observe and engage from a distance. You make eye contact, perhaps smiling just enough to show your interest without being too forward. This creates a magnetic connection that invites the other person to notice you, stirring curiosity about who you are. This method allows Sigma women to maintain control over the interaction. By carefully watching the other person's reactions to their subtle cues, they can judge whether to proceed or hold back. If the other person responds positively, perhaps by returning the gaze or smiling back, it indicates that they are also interested. This makes the engagement feel more mutual and less intimidating. The beauty of the art of seduction lies in its nuance. It's about creating an atmosphere that fosters curiosity and connection without the pressure of direct confrontation. Sigma women excel in environments where they can express themselves freely, allowing their unique personalities to shine. Using these subtle techniques helps them build intrigue and interest, showing a side of themselves without feeling vulnerable. So, Sigma women, what do you think? Do you believe that the art of seduction is more effective than a direct approach? Have you experienced success by using subtle signals to connect with others? We'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Reason 4, energy conservation. Sigma women are known for their strategic approach to social interactions, and one of the key reasons they might choose to observe rather than engage is energy conservation. But what exactly does energy conservation mean in this context, and why is it so important for Sigma women? Energy conservation, in the realm of social interactions, refers to the deliberate choice to manage one's social energy. For Sigma women, who often identify as introverts, socializing can be mentally and emotionally taxing. Unlike extroverts who gain energy from being around others, Sigma women might find that social interactions drain their energy reserves. Therefore, they consciously decide when and where to expend their energy, ensuring it aligns with their values and priorities. For Sigma women, maintaining a balance between social activities and alone time is crucial. They need periods of solitude to recharge and reflect. This doesn't mean they dislike socializing, rather they are selective about their engagements. By conserving energy, they can participate in interactions that truly matter to them, rather than spreading themselves too thin across numerous superficial encounters. Sigma women often prefer quality over quantity in their social relationships. This selectivity ensures that they invest their energy in meaningful connections that enrich their lives. Instead of attending every social event or engaging in every conversation, Sigma women choose interactions that offer depth and genuine connection. This approach allows them to foster stronger, more fulfilling relationships. By observing social situations before engaging, Sigma women can assess whether an interaction is worth their energy. This observational approach helps them understand group dynamics, identify authentic individuals, and gauge the emotional atmosphere. By taking the time to observe, they can make informed decisions about when and how to engage, ensuring their energy is preserved for meaningful encounters. Conserving energy allows Sigma women to maintain their mental and emotional well-being. By avoiding unnecessary social burnout, they can be more present and engaged in the interactions they choose to participate in. Additionally, energy conservation enables them to focus on personal goals and passions, as they are not constantly depleted by social demands. While energy conservation is a valuable strategy, it can sometimes be misunderstood by others. People might perceive Sigma women's reserved nature as aloofness or disinterest. However, it is important to recognize that this behavior stems from a desire to engage meaningfully rather than superficially. Sigma women prioritize authenticity and depth, which can sometimes be misconstrued by those who do not share the same approach. For Sigma women, finding a balance between social engagement and alone time is key to maintaining energy levels. They often develop personal strategies to manage their social energy, such as setting boundaries, scheduling downtime, and prioritizing self-care. By doing so, they ensure they have the energy to invest in relationships and activities that truly matter to them. In summary, energy conservation is a pivotal aspect of Sigma women's social behavior. By being selective about their interactions and focusing on meaningful connections, they preserve their energy for what truly enriches their lives. This thoughtful approach not only enhances their well-being, but also allows them to engage more deeply and authentically with the world around them. For Sigma women, energy conservation is not just a strategy. It's a way of life that empowers them to thrive in a world that often demands more than they are willing to give. Reason 5. The power of anticipation. Sigma women often believe that anticipation is more powerful than actual experience. By not approaching someone they're interested in, they can maintain the excitement and anticipation of potentially meeting someone new. Anticipation can be a thrilling emotion. It's that exhilarating feeling you get when you're waiting for something you desire. For Sigma women, the process of observing someone they're interested in and imagining how the interaction might unfold can be just as enjoyable, if not more so, than the actual engagement itself. Picture this. You're at a gathering and you notice someone intriguing. Instead of rushing to approach them, you take a step back to observe, allowing your imagination to run wild. You think about how they might respond if you were to approach, the conversations you could have, and the chemistry that could spark between you. This period of anticipation can create a sense of excitement that makes the thought of approaching them even more thrilling. Sigma women love the feeling of anticipation. It's like building a story in their mind about what could happen. Sometimes they find that they enjoy that waiting game more than actually going up to talk to someone. It adds a layer of intrigue to the experience. This enjoyment of anticipation is deeply tied to the desire for control. By waiting and observing, Sigma women can carefully assess their feelings and gauge the other person's interest before making a move. It's a way to ensure that when they do decide to engage, the moment feels right and is more likely to lead to a positive outcome. However, while the power of anticipation can be exhilarating, it can also have its downsides. Sometimes this prolonged build-up can lead to overthinking and anxiety. Sigma women may find themselves caught in a loop of possibilities, weighing every potential outcome, which can ultimately prevent them from taking action. So, Sigma women, have you ever found yourself caught up in the power of anticipation? Do you enjoy the thrill of imagining how things might unfold, rather than diving straight into the interaction? We'd love to hear your stories and experiences in the comments below. Remember, while anticipation can add excitement to the experience, it's also important to recognize when it's time to take a leap of faith. Stay tuned for the next reason why Sigma women tend to stare but never approach. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. But how do you feel about this, Sigma women? Do you believe that anticipation is more powerful than actual experience? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Reason number 6, fear of losing freedom. Sigma women often prefer to maintain their independence and freedom. By not approaching someone they're interested in, they avoid the risk of getting tied down or losing their autonomy. For many Sigma women, their sense of self is closely tied to their independence. They thrive on the ability to make their own choices, pursue their passions, and live life on their own terms. The prospect of a relationship can feel like a potential threat to that independence, leading to anxiety about losing their personal space and freedom. Imagine you're considering approaching someone who catches your eye. As you weigh the possibilities, thoughts like, will I have to change my lifestyle? Or, will this person demand too much of my time? Start to creep in. The idea of merging your life with someone else's can feel daunting, and this fear can create a powerful barrier that prevents you from taking that first step. Sigma women value their freedom so much, and the thought of being in a relationship sometimes feels like it would come with strings attached. They worry about losing their ability to do what they want when they want. That fear makes them hesitant to approach someone I might like. This fear of losing freedom can also manifest in the ways Sigma women perceive relationships. They might see them as potential commitments that could tie them down, limit their choices, or impose expectations that they're not ready to meet. This can lead to a reluctance to engage with anyone who could be seen as a potential partner. While it's natural to fear losing some level of independence in a relationship, it's important to recognize that healthy partnerships can actually enhance freedom rather than diminish it. A supportive partner can encourage personal growth and respect boundaries, allowing both individuals to thrive together. So, Sigma women, have you ever held back from approaching someone because you feared losing your freedom? How do you navigate the balance between independence and connection? We'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Remember, embracing the possibility of connection doesn't mean sacrificing your freedom. Stay tuned for the next reason why Sigma women tend to stare but never approach. And don't forget to share your insights in the comments. But is this fear of losing freedom holding you back, Sigma women? Are you willing to take the risk and potentially lose your independence? Watch till the end to find out the next reason. Reason 7, inner confidence. When we talk about Sigma women, one of their standout traits is their inner confidence. This confidence is not about being the loudest in the room or seeking validation from others. Instead, it is a quiet, self-assured strength that influences how they navigate the world. Let's explore what inner confidence means for Sigma women, how it manifests in their behavior, and why it allows them to observe rather than engage in social situations. Inner confidence can be described as a deep-seated belief in oneself and one's abilities. It stems from a strong sense of self-awareness and self-acceptance. Sigma women often possess a clear understanding of their values, strengths, and weaknesses. This self-awareness enables them to feel secure in their identity, allowing them to stand firm in their beliefs without needing constant external validation. For many Sigma women, inner confidence develops over time through various life experiences. It may come from overcoming challenges, pursuing personal passions, or learning from failures. Each experience contributes to a stronger sense of self. Unlike some who seek approval from others, Sigma women find confidence in their own achievements and insights. A significant aspect of inner confidence is self-acceptance. Sigma women embrace who they are, including their quirks and imperfections. This acceptance fosters authenticity, which is vital for genuine connections. Instead of trying to fit into societal norms or expectations, Sigma women remain true to themselves. This authenticity further enhances their confidence, as they know they are not pretending to be someone they are not. Inner confidence is evident in how Sigma women present themselves. They often carry themselves with poise and grace, even in unfamiliar situations. This self-assured demeanor allows them to navigate social gatherings without feeling pressured to conform or seek approval. In conversations, Sigma women are often calm and composed. They listen actively, share their thoughts thoughtfully, and engage deeply when they choose to participate. Their confidence helps them express their opinions without fear of judgment, as they value their perspectives. This behavior not only reflects their confidence, but also invites others to engage respectfully. One of the fascinating aspects of inner confidence in Sigma women is their ability to observe without feeling the need to jump into every interaction. They are comfortable being in the background, analyzing social dynamics, and understanding the emotions and motivations of others. This observational approach is rooted in their confidence. They do not feel pressured to be the center of attention. By taking a step back, Sigma women can assess whether a situation is worth their energy and engagement. They are not afraid to remain silent if they do not feel the need to contribute. This ability to be comfortable in their own skin allows them to choose when and how to engage meaningfully. In social settings, Sigma women often exhibit a unique blend of confidence and introspection. They may enter a room full of strangers and remain poised, quietly observing the interactions around them. This confidence does not stem from a desire to dominate conversations. Instead, it comes from their trust in their ability to understand the dynamics at play. This self-assuredness allows Sigma women to connect with others on their terms. They are selective about whom they approach and when, ensuring that their interactions are authentic and fulfilling. Their confidence empowers them to engage only when they feel a genuine connection, rather than feeling obligated to participate in every conversation. Inner confidence significantly influences how Sigma women form and maintain relationships. They tend to attract like-minded individuals who appreciate authenticity and depth. This means that their relationships are often built on mutual respect and understanding, rather than superficiality. In friendships and romantic relationships, Sigma women value quality over quantity. They prefer a few close connections with individuals who resonate with their values and interests. Their inner confidence allows them to establish healthy boundaries, ensuring that their relationships are nurturing rather than draining. While Sigma women typically possess strong inner confidence, it is essential to recognize that everyone experiences moments of doubt and insecurity. Even the most self-assured individuals can face challenges that shake their confidence. However, Sigma women are skilled at reframing their thoughts and focusing on their strengths. When faced with self-doubt, they may lean into their self-awareness, reflecting on past achievements and the lessons learned from failures. This reflective practice helps them regain their confidence and move forward with a renewed sense of purpose. In conclusion, inner confidence is a defining trait of Sigma women, shaping how they navigate the world and interact with others. This confidence is grounded in self-awareness, self-acceptance, and authenticity. It allows them to observe rather than feel pressured to engage in every social situation. As Sigma women embrace their unique identities, they foster genuine connections built on mutual respect. Their ability to remain confident in their decisions, even when choosing to stay back, reflects a deep understanding of themselves and their values. Inner confidence is not just a trait, it is a powerful tool that empowers Sigma women to thrive in a world that often prioritizes noise over authenticity. By trusting themselves and their instincts, Sigma women continue to inspire others to embrace their true selves and engage in meaningful ways. Reason number 7-8. The allure of mystery. Sigma women often believe that mystery is more alluring than transparency. By not approaching someone they're interested in, they maintain an air of mystery that's more intriguing than being open and direct. Mystery has a unique charm. It evokes curiosity and invites exploration. For Sigma women, cultivating an air of mystery can be a powerful tool in their social toolkit. They understand that when they leave certain aspects of themselves shrouded in intrigue, it can spark interest and engagement from others. Instead of revealing everything at once, they prefer to let others discover who they are gradually. Imagine being at a social gathering where you notice someone captivating. Instead of approaching them directly, you might choose to maintain an air of mystery. You engage in brief conversations, share intriguing glimpses of your life, but leave out key details that could reveal too much too soon. This creates an environment where the other person is encouraged to ask questions and seek more information, making them feel invested in uncovering your layers. Sigma women loves the idea of being a little mysterious. It makes interactions feel more exciting. When they're not an open book, people seem more curious about me, and they enjoy that dynamic. It's like a game of getting to know each other slowly, and that makes it all the more interesting. This allure of mystery can also be a reflection of a Sigma woman's personality. Many Sigma women value depth and complexity in themselves and others. They often seek connections that go beyond surface-level interactions. By maintaining an air of mystery, they invite deeper conversations and more meaningful connections, allowing them to share their true selves in a way that feels authentic to them. However, while the allure of mystery can be captivating, it can also create challenges. Sigma women may find themselves caught in a cycle of wanting to maintain intrigue while also longing for genuine connection. This can lead to moments of frustration where they feel torn between being mysterious and being open. So, Sigma women, how do you navigate the allure of mystery in your interactions? Do you find that maintaining an enigmatic presence enhances your connections, or does it sometimes hinder your ability to form deeper relationships? We'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. In the end, embracing mystery can be a powerful way to attract interest, but it's essential to balance that with openness and vulnerability. True connections are often built on a foundation of trust and understanding, which can flourish when both parties are willing to share their authentic selves. But how do you feel about this, Sigma women? Do you believe that mystery is more alluring than transparency? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Reason number 9. Fear of emotional attachment. Sigma women often prefer to avoid emotional attachment at all costs. By not approaching someone they're interested in, they avoid the risk of getting emotionally attached and potentially hurt. Emotional attachment can be a beautiful part of relationships, allowing for deep bonds and shared experiences. However, for Sigma women, the idea of becoming emotionally invested in someone can evoke anxiety. They may worry about losing their sense of self or becoming too reliant on another person for happiness. Imagine you meet someone who captivates you. As you feel the spark of attraction, thoughts of what it would mean to develop a deeper connection begin to swirl in your mind. Questions like, if this doesn't work out, or will I end up feeling hurt, can quickly arise. This fear can create a powerful mental barrier, making it challenging to take that first step toward engagement. Some Sigma women have experienced relationships where they became too attached, and it didn't end well. Now they find themselves hesitating to get close to anyone because they don't want to feel that vulnerability again. It's easier to keep their distance and avoid the risk of getting hurt. This fear of emotional attachment can lead Sigma women to adopt a more detached approach to relationships. They might prefer to keep things casual or light-hearted, avoiding the deeper emotional investment that often comes with romantic connections. By doing so, they protect themselves from the potential pain of heartbreak, but they also miss out on the richness that deeper bonds can offer. While it's completely valid to have concerns about emotional attachment, it's important to remember that meaningful relationships can also lead to personal growth and fulfillment. A healthy partnership allows individuals to support each other while still maintaining their independence. It doesn't have to mean losing oneself in someone else. Rather, it can enhance one's life experience. Have you ever held back from approaching someone because you feared emotional attachment? How do you navigate the balance between protecting your heart and seeking connection? We'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Recognizing and addressing the fear of emotional attachment can be a crucial step toward finding meaningful relationships. Stay tuned for the next reason why Sigma women tend to stare but never approach. And don't forget to share your insights in the comments. Reason number 10, the thrill of the chase. Sigma women often believe that the thrill of the chase is more exciting than the actual catch. By not approaching someone they're interested in, they maintain the excitement and thrill of the chase. The chase can be an exhilarating experience. It's the anticipation, the tension, and the excitement that comes from trying to win someone's attention and affection. For Sigma women, this pursuit can feel like a game, one where the excitement lies in the challenge itself rather than the final result. Imagine you see someone who catches your eye at a gathering. Instead of rushing in to introduce yourself, you take a step back to enjoy the thrill of subtly engaging with them from a distance. You might find yourself enjoying the little moments, catching their eye, sharing brief smiles, or exchanging glances. These interactions can create an electrifying atmosphere that makes the chase all the more intriguing. Sigma women love the excitement of the chase. There's something about the challenge that keeps them engaged. They enjoy the little flirty moments and the thrill of wondering if they're interested in Sigmas too. Sometimes they think Sigma women prefer that chase over actually approaching them. This enjoyment of the chase can stem from a desire to keep things light and playful. Sigma women often thrive on the thrill of uncertainty, where the outcome is unpredictable. The idea of winning someone over can be more rewarding than the potential pressure of a formal relationship that comes after the chase. However, while the chase can be fun, it's essential to recognize when it becomes a barrier to forming genuine connections. Sigma women may find themselves so caught up in the excitement that they miss opportunities for deeper engagement with someone who could be a great match. So, Sigma women, have you ever found yourself captivated by the thrill of the chase rather than the act of approaching someone? How does this excitement shape your interactions? We'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. The thrill of the chase can be a powerful draw for Sigma women who often find themselves more enthralled by the pursuit of attraction than the actual outcome. This dynamic stems from a desire to maintain a sense of control and excitement in their interactions. For Sigma women, the chase represents a game of sorts. where the challenge of winning someone's attention and affection becomes the primary source of enjoyment. They may derive more satisfaction from the little flirtatious moments, the subtle exchanges of glances, and the uncertainty of whether the other person is equally interested. Sigma women often thrive on the thrill of the unknown. The chase allows them to keep the situation light and playful without the potential pressure or commitment that can come with a more direct approach. The unpredictability of the outcome can be exhilarating, as Sigma women enjoy the challenge of trying to win someone over. The chase gives Sigma women a sense of control over the situation. By maintaining a certain distance and observing from afar, they can carefully assess the other person's interest and decide when and how to engage. This allows them to feel in command of the interaction, which can be an important aspect of their independent nature. The chase can serve as a way for Sigma women to avoid the deeper emotional investment that often accompanies more formal relationships. By keeping things playful and uncertain, they can maintain a level of detachment that feels more comfortable. The thrill of the chase becomes a substitute for the potential vulnerability of emotional attachment. Sigma women may find the subtlety of the chase more appealing than direct approaches. They enjoy the little moments of connection, the shared glances, and the unspoken flirtation. These subtle interactions can feel more in line with their preference for mystery and intrigue, rather than overt displays of affection. However, it's important to recognize that the thrill of the chase can sometimes become a barrier to forming genuine connections. Sigma women may become so caught up in the excitement of the pursuit that they miss opportunities to engage more deeply with someone who could be a great match. Finding a balance between the thrill of the chase and the potential for meaningful relationships is crucial. Sigma women can embrace the excitement of the pursuit while also being open to the possibility of deeper connections. By recognizing when the chase becomes a hindrance, they can learn to navigate this dynamic in a way that allows them to experience the best of both worlds. Embracing the thrill of the chase can be exhilarating, but it's also important to balance that excitement with the potential for meaningful connections. Stay tuned for the next reason why Sigma women tend to stare but never approach. And don't forget to share your insights in the comments. And there you have it, Sigma women. The 10 shocking reasons why you tend to stare but never approach. But the most surprising reason of all is reason number 5, the power of anticipation. By maintaining anticipation, Sigma women can create a sense of excitement and intrigue that's more alluring than actual experience. Sigma women. The 10 shocking reasons why you tend to stare but never approach. Remember, understanding your behavior is key to unlocking your true potential. By recognizing these reasons, you can take the first step towards changing your behavior and potentially meeting someone new. Thanks for watching, Sigma women. If you want to learn more about social dynamics and how to navigate them, be sure to check out our next video on the art of seduction. And don't forget to share your experiences in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, stay empowered, Sigma women.